All right. I don't think I'm going to do a 30-second notice, as I don't know how many people are going to be following or are going to be watching this live. Plus, I do not know how to, I have not really figured out how to see the chat yet. So I'm going to make this one brief, but it's incredibly important. But you got to do this now. This is incredibly important news. You must do this now to participate in the world's largest airdrop, or at least to ensure that your participation is accurate. So let's get into it. All righty. We got the world's largest airdrop incoming. It is going to happen any day now. And how do we know that? Well, first of all, let me say welcome back to Network Effects. Please like and subscribe. The likes help a lot with the algorithm, and subscribing helps a lot, and sharing it on social networks helps a lot, as this message, especially amongst the others that will be forthcoming, needs to be shared. This is incredibly important. So that is very much appreciated. So we got the world's largest airdrop incoming. And for those of you that there's kind of two people out there, those that sacrifice for Pulse Chain or Pulse X and therefore know about it, and then those that really haven't had a chance to participate and hopefully catch this by searching up airdrop or something like that. But for those of you that sacrifice for Pulse Chain or Pulse X, there is something you need to do now to make sure that your sacrifice totals are accurate. And what is that? Well, don't worry. I got a solution for you on that. That sounds loud. But what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to navigate your browser to this site. Now, if you've noticed, I typed the site in. Oh, I guess I got to go to it to show you with my mouse. So I typed the site in right here. It's https:// pulsechain/sacrifice/checker, or sorry, pulsechain-sacrifice-checker.vercel.app. So if you go to that, what it's going to do is it's going to ask you to connect a wallet. It's going to ask you to connect your MetaMask or your Trust wallet, whatever it is that you have. And then if you're doing this on mobile, you can actually just copy and paste the address. In fact, you can do the same on here as well, but it makes it nice and easy and asks you just to connect. If you go into right when you go to the site, it will ask you to connect. And when you do that, it will give you right here your Pulse sacrifice credits and your Pulse X sacrifice credits. So it's a very simple site. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down, and it will say each date, each coin that you sacrificed, what your rate was, what, and then how many points you got for that. And then therefore you can assume how much pulse you might get upon this launch. And so this is incredibly important for those of us that donated to Sends. So I need to check my note real quick. But for those of us that donated to Sends, we want this to Sends Research Foundation. We want to make sure that the amount listed matches whatever amount we got back from either our PayPal or our crypto send to Lisa Fabney was the lady with whom I worked, and I actually did PayPal, so I have a PayPal receipt from her, and so you want to make sure that that dollar amount that she sent on that for the one that we got for tax purposes matches the amount that you see under Sends, and it will say, as far as the crypto that you send, will say Sends USD will be the essentially the coin that was sacrificed. And so, yeah, you want to make sure that you do that. This is incredibly important. This is the way you can make sure that you got the right rate, that all of your sacrifices were made. I made several different sacrifices, and I had to make sure that all of them were there. I've heard some people that, made a sacrifice or believe they made a sacrifice that they didn't see, and turns out they sent to the wrong wallet, or sent the wrong type of coin. Now, once you enter your address in here, we'll have some asterisks that will kind of show you, whether or not it was a coin that wasn't able to be accepted or whatnot. However, what's the coolest thing about this? So the coolest thing about this, I believe, wait, hold on. We have a comment. Is that real? Oh, Valiant Brand. I hope you're still in here, my man. Cheers, dude. I'm about to type back, but again, I'm new to this. I guess I can just say it on the screen. So yes, let me get back to my notes. Valiant Brand, thanks for the inspiration, man. What you do is amazing. Thank you. I can't wait to talk to you. Hopefully I can get you on stream, man. It was fun to meet you in person in Vegas. So, gosh, the point that I was making. Oh yeah, who else in crypto? So what's one of the things that we know about crypto? There's kind of two rules: not your keys, not your crypto. And then the other one is do it right because it can't be undone. Now, what other founder or person in crypto actually cares enough to say to have if you actually made a mistake of some sort, or if you feel like something was incorrect, that they actually have a route and a solution for you to go to and actually figure out and remedy the situation. I mean, that's very rare that you see that in crypto. Like, let's say you sent the wrong type of coin, or you send it to the wrong address, you send it to the contract address rather than the wallet address. Well, there's actually somewhere you can go that's that you can actually resolve it. And so you'll see on this site, I don't believe, since I don't have a wallet pasted in there. Um, yeah, it doesn't show unless you do that, but you'll see it's very easy. Once you scroll down on that, it will give you the options of ways to resolve it. And it even has tips if you feel like you may have been hacked, what you should do. It tells you the bad news, which is you can't be unhacked, can't really do anything about the coins, but the good news of things you can do, such as it's really a race. Beat the hackers to it. Once you get your pulse, get in and send it to a new wallet address. They're highly unlikely to know about the sacrifice phase, and chances are your wallet would have been drained by now if they were looking to do that. So at the same time, listen to what K4K said about a potential 0-day hack. Make sure you get your ledgers or your Trezors or whatever it is that you use. I use kind of a combination of all of them. But hardware wallets are incredibly important. So now for those that don't know what Pulse Chain is and came across this because of an airdrop, and oh, wait, hold on. There's one other thing that I think I want to say everyone needs to do. Make sure you get all of your coins out of a centralized exchange wallets and into a wallet that you own the keys to, such as a Trezor or a Ledger. Why would you want to do that? Well, because Pulse Chain is going to be a brand new blockchain. It's coming out any day now. Mid-May has been the date that we've been told. And Richard just today tweeted out this address for everyone to go check their sacrifices and to share with other people to check your sacrifice balances. Oh gosh, more comments. I'll get to those in a second. So to let everyone else know about checking the sacrifice balances, make sure you get that point out there. But because he said that today, he's kind of pushing it. If you remember, about a month ago, the last thing that he said that the last thing that had to be done was that the sacrifice balances needed to match. We already have testnet; it's already up and running. It's been tested so many different times. Everything works. It's fun to go on there for those that haven't gone on there, but we know that it's going to happen any day now because Richard, not only because he said mid-May, but because he just now, like about an hour ago, tweeted out that's this specific address that I'm showing you guys, the Pulse Chain Sacrifice Checker Vercel.app, to go into and make sure that you check your balance and make sure that it's accurate. But for those that don't know, it's a fork of Ethereum with the first ever in crypto entire system state of Ethereum copied over onto a blockchain that's faster, has more throughput, is much more robust, and also is proof of stake rather than proof of work. So it's better for the environment overall. And because it will be a full system state fork, then that means every single ERC20 or ERC721, which means any ERC token or NFT or any other smart contract, will be copied over and have functionality on Pulse Chain. Now, some people ask, well, will my coins have value over there? Well, that's up for the market to determine. I mean, if you have Hex, I'm pretty much assure you that Hex will gain value over there incredibly fast. Now, if you have something like, in fact, Shiba Inu, there's even a large community. I guarantee you there will be liquidity paired on there as well. Matic, I mean, so many of these other tokens, it's yet to be seen. However, you might as well get your coins off centralized exchanges and into your own wallet so that you can actually get your free copies, because those free copies can then be used to do whatever you want. Bond liquidity, get free incentive token that will be coming. It's incredibly important to do that. So check your sacrifice, get coins out of centralized exchanges. Trying to think what else is important for you guys to know. Let me check some of these comments. Okay, Balliot Brand, dude, you're the man, dude. Thank you. Lazy Hexagon, thank you. Appreciate it. Balliot Brand, I'm counting on it, man. I'm looking for it. And Mr. Prophet 74, Meso, thank you very much, man. It's really cool to see you guys on here. This is the first live that I've actually seen anybody on. Yeah, so my plan with this one was to get this announcement out and let anyone know. And also the last thing I guess I want to mention is for those that didn't do any sacrifice for Pulse Chain or any sacrifice for Pulse X, or don't even have any tokens. I had a guy over today that brought over a couple of his treasures, asking me about them. He bought two. He followed K4K's video about. He bought the exact everything from his Amazon cart basically, and was asking me how to get it going, and it was a bit overwhelming for him. So what I basically said now is, look, you already have Ethereum. Get Hex with that Ethereum. Stake that Hex. The other thing though is become familiar with freepulse.io. That's incredibly important. For those that don't have anything, you can go to freepulse.io once Pulse Chain is live and get free Pulse Chain. You can play games, you can even gamble some of it and get even more, but you can get free Pulse token that you can use on the stream. That's not on the stream, on the blockchain. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long. Balliot Brand, I definitely will take you up on that opportunity, man. I don't know what your next week looks like, or maybe even sometime this weekend. I'd love to hop on, man. And with that being said, I didn't want to make it too long of a video. So all I can say is,
well played, Richard.
Ooh, sorry, that's loud. And
thanks, Hexiest man in the world.
Richard, you're absolutely welcome. My pleasure to pass along the message. So, all right, for those of us that sacrificed and are ready, I'm excited. For those that didn't, all right, and we're out. So appreciate it, and thanks, Balliot Brand. All right, I'm out. Wanted to make this a quick one for everyone that had to watch it. I can't wait to reach out to all you guys. Many thanks for the support, Mr. Prophet, Balliot Brand, Lazy Hexagon, Meso. You guys are awesome, man. This is my first one. Hopefully, now I know where to check the comments. I'm glad the production quality is good too, man. Thank you very much. I need to touch base with you about a better camera, I think. Unless I have a good connection right now, but I know there's a substantial lag with this. But man, it's cool you guys are on this stream. I'm gonna dive off and chat with you guys later. Maybe I'll do one more outro. All right, officially out this time. Thank you guys. Balliot Brand, I'm holding you to it, bro.